Antonio's most accurate forecast. 4-zone weather.
Feels a little Christmassy. It's cool. I know you guys were out in the rain.
It looks more Christmassy than it feels, but it's getting cooler.
It's rainy, but it wasn't like necessarily cold.
We're working on the
boat.
Speaking of Christmas, I was out at Comfort, Texas. I love Comfort. It's right up I-10 between Bernie and Kerrville. They have the biggest, I was the parade marshal for their parade. They have one of the biggest Christmas night parades you've ever seen. Over 100 lit floats. I was just blown away. Gary and Janice Schwab made this happen. This was the 25th year. They started it with 2 or 3 little floats, and they got up to over 100. I was so honored to be the parade marshal. There I am with the court right at the tree and the plaza when we lit it. Great time, and then they topped it all off with like a 10-minute firework display. Comfort, Texas. How about that? Thanks to the Comfort News for lending me some of those pictures. What's going on? The subtropical jet stream is bringing all this warm moisture over the top of us. That's why it doesn't feel as cold as it could. It's bringing warm air out of the Pacific. Gulf of Mexico is coming in as well. You know, we don't have any more cool fronts to kind of cool things off, so it's getting a little muggy out there. So here's the Gulf of Mexico. By tomorrow afternoon, we'll have a front starting to move in. It'll sit up into the panhandle of Texas. By Saturday late, it'll be right around San Antonio. Not expecting a lot of thunderstorms with it, but probably the best chance of rain on Saturday and Sunday we've seen in a while. Tonight's rain was, again, just a nice general rain. Nothing of any real consequence, maybe a 1/10 of an inch. 60s out there at this hour. Despite all that cloud cover, it didn't generate much but a drizzle today. Late tonight, let me show you on our high-resolution radar, those little waves of rain we'd picked up on Futurecast, and it's panning out just like we thought. Aquifer down 1/10 of a foot, according to the Ancera GMC storm tracker that's sitting out in the parking lot at this hour. Tonight, foggy, rainy, muggy, southeast winds, 5 to 10 miles an hour. Won't get much above 65, 76 maybe. The sun may break for 5 minutes at a time, but that's really about it. We expect to stay socked in. If you're out in the western zone, you could see some sunshine. Maybe a little bit up in the hill country. Eastern zone, forget about it. 78, cloudy and rainy. We've got rain for 6 of the 7 days, but late Saturday and Sunday is the only real rain to speak of. Temperatures will get cooler into the 60s, but overnight lows won't drop much below the 50-degree mark. Here's a 7-day outlook for the western hill country and eastern zones. It's all online at news4sa.com.
San Antonio.